All right, thank you all for your patience. We have head coach Luchi Gonzalez. Luchi's going to start with a short statement before we open it up to a couple questions, okay? Luchi?
Yeah, look, it's unfortunate that the players and the people near the field and on the field had to experience the 20-minute moment where um, I don't I can't speak factually, but when I listen to my players in terms of what was said or not said or who it was directed to, um, there's things there that are unacceptable and very unfortunate and very disappointing that take precedent and more importance over the game we play. So I have to be really proud of our players to be together in solidarity, to talk, to decide, and to just obviously not accept, you know, not accept what they heard. I don't know what the next step is. Um, I would hope the league will take this serious to the max degree in terms of an investigation, and there being consequences, potentially indefinite consequences, if the investigation supports what our players understood as being true. So um, we as a club, myself as the head coach, the staff, and the players, we're going to support the players. We're going to support any step moving forward that the players want to act on, and we count on the league and the referee crew as well in terms of investigating and coming down to the truth, so that there can be actions that don't make it right. That's for sure, but at least show that it's unacceptable, and the league will act on that based on our standards as a society and as being a top league, a professional league in this country. Um, you know, Unfortunately, that will take the game as a shadow of that situation, because it's less important. Um, but I'm here to answer any questions you may have to the best I can.
Thank you, Luchi. We're going to take a few questions. We can start with Tom Bogert.
Thanks, Jake. Thanks for taking the time, Luchi. I'm sure that things kind of move fast and it was a blur over that, 15 or 20 minutes, but there was a conversation picked up by the camera that you were having with Gerhard Struber. There was, some reports that you were suggesting that you would have subbed off the player in question. Is there anything that you can reveal about that conversation that you had with Gerhard when things were kind of going down?
Yeah, that's accurate. I definitely was adamant to suggest the player should not be on the field anymore. Um, I know it's an accusation, but I believe my players. I trust my players. If they say something, they're high character human beings before professional soccer players, and so I would trust that it's true. So that's something I think the referees and the coaching staff of New York, whether true or not, I think could act on, in terms of the player not being a part of the game anymore. So you know, I can't get into too much more after that, but whether the player denied it or accepted it, I don't know. But um, yes, that's the conversation I was having with the fourth official, because I didn't have the opportunity to talk to the referee, but I talked to the fourth official and to Coach Struber, and that was the suggestion and the idea.
Thank you, Luchi. Let's go to Jamin Moore.
Hi, Luchi. Thanks for taking the time under the circumstances. So, was there ever a consideration, as has been done in other situations, like this, of, suspending the game or potentially, walking off the field and coming back and playing after things had simmered down? What indication did you have that your players felt that they could continue in the game and be able to play the way that they would want to give in terms of an effort to the game, versus how much this was going to be a distraction for them? Was there any conversation with you and players about what your next steps as a team should be? Thank you.
Yeah, at the very beginning, when when I was talking with J Bo, Mito was there, Jackson, Jonah. Uh, the first conversation was, guys, talk with each other, even talk with the Red Bull players, and whatever is decided, whatever you discuss and decide as players, we fully support you. I fully support you, and we support you. Whatever's decided. So it was. I think in that early stage, it was important that the players, and I'm proud of them for having that process to discuss, to talk, and to figure things out. And so, yeah, for sure. However, it could have ended, or the referees could they have done this or that, or the staffs or the clubs. I am proud that the players went through a process in their own autonomy and independence as players, having experienced what they did on the field, unfortunately, and supporting them and them making a decision together. And that was our process. And we'll continue to support whatever the players decide, even moving forward. But I would, again, I'm very hopeful the league will act and have a full investigation so that there can be truth to this and clarity to this, and there's a consequence based on what apparently was said.
Thank you, Luchi. We're going to take one more question, guys, from Alex Morgan.
Hi, Luchi. Thank you for joining us tonight. I really appreciate you speaking with us, being able to provide some clarity as to what happened on the field. I know a lot of fans were upset by what they saw on television, so I think that's really appreciated by the community, and also want you to know that I think I can hopefully speak for some other people in the media here, support you and support the team and support the club in what you're going through. So really appreciate you speaking with us tonight. And I want to ask an open-ended question if there's anything else that you want to address or clarify about the situation.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Alex. It's obviously something you don't go into a game expecting in this type of situation. And I will say, I don't know the exact rule books. We don't have the manual on the sideline in terms of what are the racial slurs or things that can say or can't say. It doesn't matter the context, who it's said to. Was it said to the player or not, or the ref, or this? To me, I'm just hopeful that those things become more and more clear, and so that there are clear actions that are taken in these type of situations. But I am really proud again of the group to go to discuss and show solidarity, and then full support for Jabo, his teammates. Unfortunately, to go through what they did, so fully supporting him, his teammates, these guys that had this experience today, and we'll continue to support them, and the club will continue to support them on and off the field. Any convictions that they may have as young men, and that's what the best that we can do. So I appreciate your support and everybody else's that were disappointed with the situation, and hopefully we can learn more details about it, and that there's that we improve this for the league, for our country, for our society, for the world. Soccer for all, right? The T-shirt. It's not just a T-shirt. It's not just a slogan. It's something we got to live and act every day, and we still need work. We still need work to do that better and be the examples for that.
Okay. Thank you very much, Luchi, and thank you all for being with us tonight. We appreciate your patience throughout this post game. See you midweek.